Here we go.
Take a look.
Yeah, take a look. All right, so
already
it's Wrestling 20 Questions.
Our favorite game on the internet, Wrestling 20 Questions. So I have my notes like usual. Wrestling 20 Questions. The objective is for Dark Knight 316 to guess this wrestler within 20 questions, and he has 3 hints that he could use in order to help him try to guess this wrestler.
And I can only answer yes or ask yes or no questions. So when we start here, and do you want me to take notes of the questions?
Yeah, you can take notes. I gotta turn a little bit just because he cheats a lot.
Oh so yeah,
he usually has to look at. Everything.
He likes to lie.
Okay,
let me queue up this one here so I can mark it. So, first question: is this a 80s wrestler?
Let me check.
He didn't do due diligence of getting all the notes.
So yes, he did, but it was more of a valet.
Okay.
So he wasn't like actually in the ring. It was more like he was more of a promoter, an announcer, a valet,
Did he
manager,
ever wrestle?
and stuff like that. Is that question number 2?
Yes.
He did ever wrestle.
Okay. Question number 3 is: did he wrestle in the 90s?
Yes, he did.
As a wrestler, not
as a wrestler in the 90s.
Okay. Was he during the Attitude Era?
He wrestled during the Attitude Era, yes.
Okay. Did this wrestler wrestle for other promotions?
Let me see. At one point he did.
Was it like WCW around that time, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's number 5.
Okay. Is this person part of a faction?
He was part of a faction at one point.
Okay. Does this wrestler wrestle today?
No.
Okay. Was this wrestler involved in the corporate ministry?
No.
Okay, so it wasn't around that time. Let's see. Said this person wrestled in the 90s. 80s. He was a valet. 90s he wrestled. Who was a valet in the 80s? 90s he wrestled. Did this person wrestle in the 2000s?
Yes.
Okay. Was this wrestler wrestle in the John Cena era? So the Ruthless Aggression or whatever era that's called?
I want to say briefly, but let me check. They were both wrestling around that same time.
So that's a hint. Okay.
Well, you said with the John Cena era, right? So he was wrestling around that same time.
In the John Cena era? You said because you said both of them.
Yeah, so this wrestler and John Cena, they both were wrestling around the same time when he ended up. All
right, I'm gonna
wrestling.
since I'm on question 10. We blew by those pretty quickly. I'm gonna use a hint.
He became a WCW World Champion
So the World Heavyweight Champion?
during the WCW era.
Okay, so he didn't have the World Champ. The WWE
It wasn't. It wasn't during
It was called the WCW.
It was the WCW champion. Mm-hmm.
So he was a champion in WCW. That was when he was. I wonder if that was when he was the valet or not. He's the world champion there. Because I'm trying to figure out, he has to be old to be a valet in the 80s, and then he wrestles in the 90s. Who was the valet in the 80s? Let's see.
And you still have 2 more hints.
Yeah, I know. And you said he doesn't wrestle today.
He doesn't wrestle today.
Is this wrestler in the Hall of Fame?
Yes. That was going to be my clue if you gave it to me, so you took my clue.
Okay. But this was a valet, and he wrestled during John Cena's era. So this guy has to be old, though. Because if he wrestled in the 80s and was a valet, and then wrestled in the 90s and then the John Cena era, and he was in WCW. So who was a valet in WCW, or who wrestled in WCW? World champ could. I mean, could it be? Does this person have he doesn't wrestle today. Okay. Does this person have, or does the person, when he wrestled in WCW, was he like in his 40s?
Was he in his 40s?
Yeah. Or in his like late 30s, 40s?
He was older. I don't know necessarily if he was in his 40s, but he was an older wrestler.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. Does this person have a yoga class named after him?
He does.
Okay, I think I know who it is then. Does this person have 3 initials that he goes by sometimes?
3 initials? He does.
Okay, and I think I know who it is, but I didn't know he was a valet in the 80s though. Or you said he was a valet, or he had a valet in the 80s?
He was a manager, a promoter, and a ring announcer. So manager being a valet considered.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Do you want to use your hint, or do you think you want to take a crack at it?
I'm gonna say, did he partner in WCW with Karl Malone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and I know exactly who it is.
Do you think you do?
I am going to.
Do you think you do?
I'm gonna do.
Well, I'll tell you this: if you know exactly who it is because I was moving something up here and you looked at my phone.
Oh yeah,
sure. Yeah.
No, I know exactly who it is.
Who is it?
I'm gonna ask this question here. We're on question 16.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, does he have the diamond cutter and say bang?
No.
Mm-mm. He doesn't have the diamond cutter and say bang?
No, he does.
I was going to say, because his name, I'm going to guess it is DDP.
Yes, you're
Diamond
correct.
Dallas Page.
You're correct. I figured I'd give you somebody easy so you'd be able to get it, but I don't know how you were able to pull that out without me, because I moved forward to move the mouse, and you were able to look to see who it was with my notes.
Because who was he managing in the 80s?
Well, they just said he was more just of a manager, so probably not people
maybe like the
big time
or something.
Also,
like
promoter and things like that. 'Cause remember, I believe he was saying he also was like at the gym, and then that's when like WCW people would come in.
Yeah, because then when you were sitting there, I was like, he has to be old. So then when you said he won the WCW champion, then I was like, okay, who all won that?
Two things I was going to give you if you had your clue was he had the biggest pop when he turned against the NWO. Because remember, very briefly early on, he was kind of seen with the NWO, so he was joining them a little bit. But remember, they were all like, "Oh, you need to join." And he diamond cutter, I believe, with Scott Hall.
Yeah, because they gave him the shirt. He went like that,
and then I was also going to tell you too is he never won a Grand Slam or Triple Crown in WCW.
Did he win it in WWF?
No. So he was a 3-time WCW champion, a 2-time United States, and 1-time television champ.
Oh,
but he never won the tag team.
If he would have won the tag team, he would have been a Grand Slam.
And also to clear up any confusion, he was active during John Cena's time around 2001-2002 when John Cena debuted, not during John Cena's peak.
Yeah.
So when he was still prototype.
It was during the Attitude Era.
So he was. It was. Well, this would have been more at the end of the Attitude Era when the whole invasion angle and all that, when WCW got bought out.
I thought the Ruthless Aggression Era.
It was like 2005.
Era.
It's roughly 2005.
So that's what I was thinking. It was more of that era.
No, but he
was retired by then.
On TV with John Cena around 2002, and I believe he retired about 2005 because of injuries. So
right when the Ruthless Aggression,
when it started to peak. But then I was also thinking about too, like, wasn't he on Impact Wrestling for briefly? I thought he was on Impact Wrestling and stuff like that. I thought briefly.
He might have been on Impact Wrestling.
I couldn't remember that because
I mean, it doesn't show it on like the wiki.
I wasn't looking at the wiki, but.
Yeah, because I think he might have did it when they had the whole Aces of Eights and stuff like that.
Yeah, like very briefly he was on there, but
I think he was on there for like a little bit.
Yeah, I figured I was like, I'll give you somebody easy.
Remember when DDP debuted, he had his wife with him, but I don't know if she stayed with him for the whole time or she just like, retired or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, but
but
that was a good one.
That was a good one because I was confused about the 80s.
See, next time I gotta like put my phone down like this, and then look if I'm doing something because I usually look at my phone.
You can look at it back on the.
Well, we're gonna roll it back.
We can roll it back on and see if
and we're gonna take a look because somehow he just pulled it out of thin air to know what those. First 10 questions were generic.
I'm surprised you didn't go and throw put another women's wrestler on there because those are the ones that are harder because there's so much of the time where it's like the belts change hands.
You had a scoop speed generic.
20 different women wrestlers, and it's like hard to remember all the women's wrestlers, where the dude ones are like easier because there's like a generation of someone. But at one point I thought it was Bobby the Brain Heenan because you were saying valet, so I was like, he's a big valet in the 80s. But then you said wrestle, and I was like, I don't think Bobby Heenan ever wrestled.
The only reason why I came up with DDP was kind of late because I was driving to work and I was all, bang! That'd be a good one. So I figured I'd do that, but.
That was good. I mean, I got it in, I think it was 16 questions.
16, I believe you said it was.
What did you get it last time?
You only used one hand. I think I got it around that one the last time when I guessed.
Well, no, you got it in the fastest one when you got it in like 10 or whatever.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
But that was pretty good. That was our Wrestling 20 questions. If you like this game there, just give it a thumbs up or give it a like, subscribe to our channel so we do more of these games because I actually like this game here. I think it's better than the generic Wrestling 20 questions or the ones where some people would be like, guess this wrestler from this theme song, and you got to think of the theme song. Like, yeah, that's hard, but sometimes it's real easy, where I think this 20 questions one, it makes it where it's like you really got to think about all the wrestlers and all the time that you've watched wrestling growing up and stuff like that to kind of remember it, because like I remember back, Hogan days where he fought Earthquake, Typhoon turned on him. I remember him fighting Macho Man, like all those ones there. Like I remember watching all those matches and watching the Raw at the Ico Pro and
All
all
that
that
stuff,
kind of
yeah.
stuff there where ECW did Invasion, and I was like, what is ECW? As a kid, did not even know like that ECW was a thing and stuff like that. So yeah, just like and subscribe there. I mean, that was our Wrestling 20 Questions game, and this is the Tackles and Takedown podcast, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Dark Knight 316. This here is Robert Wheeler Gaming, and we'll see you on the next one.
Guys, take it easy. God bless you guys.
Yep. And I did not cheat.